All right. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim Vu. I am the Associate Dean and the Director of the Regional Criminal Justice Training Center at Golden West College. I would like to welcome you this morning to the graduation ceremony for Basic Academy Class 169. Please welcome the recruits as they enter the auditorium. Please stand and join the Bell Gardens Police Honor Guard and recruit Lavance Reed, who will sing the national anthem. They will be followed by recruit chaplains Pinella and Loyola, who will deliver the inspirational message.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you all for being here. I want to start by thanking the Academy staff and my fellow recruits for helping me through this process. But more importantly, I want to thank you, the parents, siblings, mentors, spouses, and friends, the ones who supported us through this whole process. Because without you and your support, none of us would be where we are today. I want to congratulate my class, Class 169. Through these last 6 months, we have been through so much. From staying up until 0300 hours, handwriting memos, to spending time in the front-leaning rest position because RTO Lieutenant Fromm had soy in his coffee. Through all this, I can honestly say that I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anyone else. Class, I want to leave you with these verses from James 1, verse 2 through 4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. From Isaiah 1, verse 17. Learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. Let these verses remind you of the sacrifices we are making and of the end goal we all share, to become successful and ethical police officers. Keep God in your hearts and your minds as we move forward into our next step. Congratulations. It has been an honor being the class chaplain alongside Recruit Loyola and having the opportunity to pray over my class every morning. It has allowed me to grow closer to God and who I can now call my fellow officers. And I pray that each one of you has had a similar experience.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Chaplain Loyola, and I'm here with Chaplain Pinella. We're the class chaplains and have the privilege to lead prayer every morning with our fellow recruits. I now have the privilege to lead prayer this morning with you all. Please bow your heads with me and let us pray. Heavenly Father, I thank you for the opportunity of being here today, for your greatness, kindness, and never-ending love and protection over us. I thank you for giving us the daily motivation and the strength to keep moving forward within these last 6 months. I thank you for the families of each and every single recruit, because without them, this would not be possible. I pray over each and every recruit that they remain faithful, trust in you through any hardships or times of defeat, that they stay rooted. I pray that you protect and keep them safe at all times. I pray that we honor you within this profession. I pray this in your beautiful and mighty name. Amen.
Present arms!
The Golden West College Police Academy has a tradition of honoring those California peace officers killed in the line of duty during the time Academy class is in session. Unfortunately, during the tenure of Class 169, there were 4 peace officers who sacrificed their lives in service to the community. Deputy Sheriff Darnell Calhoun, Riverside County Sheriff's Department, end of watch, January 13, 2023. Officer Gonzalo Carrasco, Jr., Selma Police Department, end of watch, January 31st, 2023. Deputy Brian Haney, Orange County Sheriff's Department, end of watch, February 9th, 2023. Deputy Sheriff Brett Harris, Riverside County Sheriff's Department, end of watch, May 13, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. And thank you to the Bell Gardens Police Department Honor Guard Detail.
Ready, seat!
All right. It is my pleasure to introduce our dignitaries here on stage, our chiefs of police and district officials who took time out of their day to come here and celebrate in our recruits' graduation. With us representing the Coast Community College District, the Board of Trustee, President Mary Hornbuckle. Chancellor of the Coast Community College District, Dr. Whitney Yamamura. Representing Golden West College, our interim president, Meredith Randall. And interim vice president of instruction, Dr. Kay Wynn. Our keynote speaker today, and from the Bell Gardens Police Department, Chief Scott Fairfield. From the Anaheim Police Department, Chief George Cisneros. From the California Department of Motor Vehicles, Chief Christina Michelle. From the California Department of Public Health, Chief Benson Yee. From the California Franchise Tax Board, Chief Susanna Ablin. From the Cypress Police Department, Chief Mark Lauterbach. From the Garden Grove Police Department, Captain Brian Dalton. From the Gardena Police Department, Chief Mike Safel. From the Huntington Beach Police Department, Chief Eric Parra. From the Laguna Beach Police Department, Chief Jeff Calvert. From the Monterey Park Police Department, Chief Scott Weiss. From the Orange Police Department, Chief Dan Adams. From the Oxnard Police Department, Chief Jason Benitez. From the Tustin Police Department, Chief Stu Greenberg. From the Westminster Police Department, Deputy Chief Darren Upstill. I would also like to take a moment to ask all our current and retired military and law enforcement personnel to please take a stand and be recognized for your service to the nation and our communities. If you're active or former military, please stand. And law enforcement. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce our Executive Training Officer for this class 169. Lieutenant Willie Triplett has over 20 years in law enforcement. He began his career as a reserve police officer for the Long Beach Police Department before latering to the Anaheim Police Department. Lieutenant Triplett simultaneously served as a member of the Army Reserves, retiring in April 2015. He joined our staff at the Regional Criminal Justice Training Center in 2008. In addition to being the executive training officer, he instructs disturbance, crowd control, and is a member of our lifetime fitness and field problem staff. At the Anaheim Police Department, he is the crime suppression and SWAT commander, as well as the department's peer support coordinator. I'll take.
Welcome, and thank you for your attendance today. The recruits have worked diligently for the past 6 months, and I'm sure they appreciate your presence for this momentous occasion. For the recruits, the past 6 months probably feels like an eternity, but it's truly the beginning of their journey into the law enforcement profession. The Academy represents the foundation needed for recruits to transition into a field training officer program at their respective agencies. Class 169's recruit training staff represents a critical component to the recruits' training. The staff embodies a vast degree of experience with staff members currently assigned to or having previous experience in patrol, community policing, traffic, various detective and investigative units, K-9, undercover operations, SWAT, crisis negotiations, training, personnel, and administration assignments. The recruit training staff binds the classroom lessons to the practical exercises, bridging the gap between the police academy and the field training officer program these recruits now face. They provide daily counsel, guidance, instruction, and support, and at the end of the day, truly care for the success of each recruit. All of us are proud to be here today to celebrate their graduation as they move into their next phase of training. I will now introduce the primary recruit training officers for Class 169, and you can place a face with the names you have heard in your households. Please hold applauses until all the RTOs have been introduced. Lieutenant Jarrett Fromm, Fountain Valley Police Department. Sergeant Jesse Ortiz, Cypress Police Department. Sergeant Karen Wright, Fullerton Police Department. Sergeant Robert Nelson III, Tustin Police Department. Sergeant Andy Pinvidic, Westminster Police Department. Corporal Judy Valdez, Santa Ana Police Department. Detective Maurice King, Orange Police Department. Detective Austin Martinez, Placentia Police Department. Officer Jeremy Prince, Anaheim Police Department. Officer Laurent Hinges, Gardena Police Department. Officer Daniel Chichester, Huntington Beach Police Department. Officer Rafael Mena, Huntington Beach Police Department. Officer Alex Kovac, Orange Police Department. And Officer Claire Tran, Westminster Police Department. Ladies and gentlemen, the recruit training staff for Class 169. The Golden West Regional Criminal Justice Training Center was certified by the California Commission on Peace Officers Standards and Training in 1960 and was the first academy presenter in California to be certified under the affiliation of a community college. Today, virtually all academies in California have adopted this model. Of the many concepts we focus on here at the center, none is more important than character. We stress personal character as a core component of our training and have partnered with the Joseph Institute of Ethics to ensure this message is woven into each component of our curriculum. Each day, the recruits visibly see the 6 pillars of character and are continually reminded throughout the academy of their importance in law enforcement. We encourage our recruits to adopt these principles in their personal lives and help those in our communities who are less fortunate. The class participated in several community service events during their tenure at the academy, including the annual Garden Grove Department Police Memorial Service, Officer Nick Vella Memorial Beach Ride, Crime Survivors 5K Run in Irvine, Love Anaheim Children's Event in Anaheim, and assisted with graduation ceremonies at Golden West College and here at Orange Coast College. To the family and friends of Class 169, thank you for supporting these future law enforcement officers who sit before us today. Family and friends keep us balanced and are an excellent reminder at the end of the day, we too are human. You make sacrifices for us to perform our profession on a daily basis during nights, weekends, holidays, birthdays, kids' sporting events, and all the other challenges of daily life. We in the profession oftentimes take this for granted. If your loved one who sits here today did not say thank you for your support or give you a hug and a kiss when they got home, then they owe you push-ups and squats for failing to follow a direct order that I would give them on a weekly basis. To the future police officers of Class 169, I am proud of each of your accomplishments to graduate here today, and I wish each of you the best of luck in your field training officer program. Utilize the initial lessons you have learned at the academy as your foundation. You will be challenged daily, just as you have been over the past 6 months. However, within the compounds of the academy, we could always stop and reset the scenarios and had safety measures set in place. Now you will be faced with real-life events that do not have a reset or stop button. You will face the many obstacles which will require you to make a decision and then have to articulate and explain the decision you made based upon the circumstances. Continue to be a consummate learner of the profession, maintain a positive outlook, be safe always, but have fun in your chosen profession of law enforcement. Long after the academy, continue to embrace your motto of duty, honor, pride, and hold the line. Lastly, don't forget Sir Robert Peel's principles that we've discussed and understand when he wrote, to maintain at all times a relationship with the public that gives reality to the historic tradition that the police are the public and that the public are police, the police being only members of the public who are paid to give full-time attention to duties which are incumbent upon every citizen in the interests of community welfare and existence. Class President LaVance Reed will now say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. My name is LaVance Reed, and it is my pleasure and honor to speak to you on behalf of Class 169. I want to start off by thanking family, friends, distinguished guests, Academy Director Chief Vu, and Coordinator Wolf for being here today. I also want to extend a special thank you to the Academy staff, and in particular, ETO Lieutenant Triplett, RTO Officer Prince, and the various recruit training officers and instructors that have spent the last 6 months with us. It is no question that your guidance and instruction has brought us here today. On Tuesday, January 17th, Class 169 entered the gates of the Regional Criminal Justice Training Center at Golden West College with one thing in mind: survive. We had an idea of what the next 6 months had in store for us, and I think that I can assume that we all had the same idea. Keep your head down, don't draw attention to yourself, and make it to June 29th. However, we were quickly introduced to what would become our lives over the next 24 weeks. There is no such thing as keeping your head down. There is always someone watching you, and June 29th seemed like an eternity away. I think this is a testament to our recruit training officers' attention to detail, belief in equal and shared instruction, and dedication to making sure that we all got the full experience that the Academy had to offer. Over the next 24 weeks, Class 169 was challenged daily, from intense morning PT sessions, vigorous classroom instructions, ACT, written quizzes and tests, changing 50+ recruits in and out of different uniforms in under 5 minutes, and inspections that never seemed to end. Every day was a test of our dedication to the program and ultimately to the profession. The days led into the night where we wrote memos, studied California Penal Code and Vehicle Code, polished our equipment, memorized 10 and 9 codes, and attempted to get a bit of sleep before the next day, which we knew would be full of a whole new set of challenges. However, these challenges brought us together as a class. We entered the gates on January 17th as individuals, and we stand here before you today as one cohesive team with memories and friendships that will last forever. As we experienced the joys of OC spray, CS gas, and taser exposures, we cheered and encouraged each other and learned that yes, it is painful. However, pain is temporary and something we can all work through as long as we challenge our minds to become aggressive in the face of adversity. Though each member of Class 169 went through the day-to-day experience of being a recruit at the Academy on their own, we would be remiss not to be mindful of the support provided to us off of the Academy grounds. To our significant others, parents, siblings, friends, and family who made our lunches, picked up our dry cleaning, provided words of encouragement and support on those hard days, and dealt with us when we came home too tired or too overwhelmed to be present in the moment with you, we owe you the biggest thanks. As ETO Lieutenant Triplett told us at the end of each week, we would not be here without your support and love as we went through this process. To the recruits that have children or had newborns during the Academy, I commend you. Though your children may be too young to understand what you have accomplished right now, I hope you know that you are making them very proud to call you mom or dad. Duty, honor, pride, hold the line. This is our class motto. As law enforcement officers, we have an obligation to provide equal service and protection for all. We honor the law enforcement code of ethics, the officers that have come before us, our departments, our policy, and the Constitution that we uphold. We take pride in our commitment to strive for excellence while demonstrating courtesy, professionalism, and a responsibility of ethical duty. We will continue to be the line between good and evil, right and wrong. This is our promise to you. We are now well-learned, well-versed in a multitude of law enforcement skills. We have done more push-ups, air squats, burpees, sit-ups, and wall jumps than our mind could have ever imagined. We have learned the art of verbal judo and have learned to quiet the noise in stressful situations and to think and articulate under pressure. We have spent the last 6 months mentally and physically preparing for the greatest job God ever made. To Class 169, as we enter the FTO program at our various agencies, I encourage you all to remember the following. Wisdom will come to you in the most unlikely of places, sometimes in failure. Though FTO will be another hurdle we will each have to overcome, I encourage you to use the struggles you will face as a foundation to become excellent. Just as we have maneuvered our way through this program, I have faith that each of you will continue to strive for excellence, put the community first, and be mindful of your compass tenets. Remember these wise words from our various RTOs and instructors. Stay out of the woods. Be a good code 1. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Cover plus distance equals position of advantage. Never say never, never say always. Ensure that your servant's towel is bigger than your ego. And finally, good isn't good enough if it can be better. Better isn't good enough if it can be great. Go be great. Thank you all again for being here this morning, and thank you for your time. Class 169, we survived. We're 10-8. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker today. Chief Scott Fairfield began his law enforcement career with the Bell Gardens Police Department in March of 1992. He is a 31-plus year veteran of the police department, having served through many different assignments and ranks with his department, promoted to the rank of Chief of Police in 2018. The chief also is a graduate of the National Academy and SMIP. Chief Fairfield is currently the president of LA County Chiefs of Police Association, and we are very happy to have him here as our keynote. Thank you, Chief.
I'll be quick. I do have 6 pages, but the font's like 24, so don't sweat it. We'll be out of here. Good morning. Thank you, Director Vu and Academy staff, for the privilege to address Class 169. I'm honored to be able to congratulate you on your perseverance and accomplishments thus far. But more importantly, I am grateful for the opportunity to be one of the first to welcome you all to one of the most honorable and challenging professions society has to offer. In a few short moments, a badge will be placed on your chest. That may not seem very heavy, but don't be fooled. With this badge comes great authority, immense responsibility, and sacrifice for both you and your family. This is not a journey you will travel alone. Much like these past 6 months, you will need your family's continued support and understanding as you experience the ups and downs of the job, the missed holidays, and the family events. Today is all about you and your families. However, when you show up to work for your first shift, it will not be about you. It will be about others. It will be about living your life on and off duty in a manner that honors this profession, the patches on your sleeve, and the community you serve. What makes this job so special is that every day you are blessed to have the opportunity to make a difference in your community, a difference in your department, and most importantly, to the people in crisis. I'm not going to stand up here and preach to you about all the things in society that are negatively impacting our profession, because we have no control over that. It is our job to adapt and to do the best we can. However, make no mistake, this job is dangerous. And you need to be prepared. Stay in shape both physically and mentally. Continue to seek training and never stop learning. This profession changes at the blink of an eye, and you have to develop with it. Challenge your partners and your department to do better, to be better, because you represent more than just the name on your nameplate. You represent your city, a community, and the most honorable of professions. Embrace the fact that no 2 days are ever the same, and no call for service is ever routine. No matter how silly or minor you believe a call is, work hard to treat every person and every contact the same way, regardless of status or circumstances. Treat them as you would want or expect an officer to treat your spouse, your mother, or your kids when they need help. Your actions, both bad and good, will reflect on your peers and all of law enforcement. During your career, you will experience the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. You will find that the position you hold and the uniform you wear will cause people to love you and others to hate you. Don't fall prey to either. Stay balanced, stay humble, and stay true to the morals and ethics that got you here. You have joined a profession, a family that has the ability to change lives, to make a difference every day. This is my 32nd year in law enforcement and with the city of Bell Gardens, and I'm still grateful and excited to put this uniform on every day. With these opportunities comes great responsibility, both on and off duty. Moving forward, you will no longer be the guy or the girl next door. You are now the cop next door. People will be watching you to see how you treat others, how you raise your family, and even how you drive. Understand that. And remember, law enforcement is what you do, it's not who you are. You are who your parents raised. You are who your spouse and friends grew to love. Keep being that person. As I spoke about earlier, this job can be demanding at times. And the media and society will try to make you, us, the villain. We are not the villains. We are the servants, the protectors, the crime fighters who have sworn to protect others at all cost. When things are tough, lean on your brothers and sisters in blue. Lean on your family, and always know there is no shame in reaching out for help. In closing, I want to leave you with this. Strive for balance in all aspects of your life. Always, always make time for your family and friends, because they are on this journey with you, and they will sacrifice and benefit from this career as much as you will. Remember, attitude is a choice, and it's one of the few things we can control. Focus on the positive and rewarding aspects of the job. Invest in your community, and they will invest in you. When you're having a bad day or week, I want you to remember the feeling you have today and how proud you and your loved ones are at this very moment. Don't ever forget this feeling. Use it as motivation and let it guide you through this rewarding career. Now go forth and serve. Be a person of honor, lead by example, and make a difference. May God bless you, your families, and this honorable profession. Congratulations, Class 169.
Now, for the reason we are all here, the presentation of diplomas and badges. Each recruit will be called on stage and receive their diploma, and family members will pin on their badge. Representing the Anaheim Police Department, Chief George Cisneros. Spencer Block. Your badge is coming. Spencer is being pinned by his parents, Rob and Tammy Block. His most memorable academy moment was being exposed to taser training. Davin Cepeda. Davin is being pinned by his parents, Daniel and Vanessa Cepeda, and girlfriend, Inga. Davin served on active duty for 7 years in the United States Air Force and deployed twice. His favorite part of the academy was EVOC training. Justin Tyler Dalton. Justin is being pinned by his parents, Chris and Angela Dalton, and sisters Courtney and Natalie Dalton. He enjoyed forming lifelong bonds, especially during EVOC training. Carly Levon Holm. Carly has been pinned by her father, David Holm, who is a commander with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, mother Cheryl Holm, brother Lance Holm, sister-in-law Ariel Holm, and uncle Jerry Hunter. Her brother Travis Holm could not be here because he is currently deployed and serving in the United States Army, but wishes his sister the best of luck. Carly has a bachelor's degree in kinesiology from Azusa Pacific University. Her most memorable moment was being nicknamed by Captain Item for always smiling during PT. Emily Hernandez. Emily is being pinned by her mother, Jacqueline Hernandez, sister Elise Haynes, and nephew Bowie Haynes. Emily has a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and her most memorable moments were the guidance RTO Officer Prince provided to all the recruits. Giovanni Montanez. Giovanni is being pinned by his daughter, Elena J. Montanez, who is escorted by grandparents Karen and William James Mullins. Giovanni served in the infantry in the United States Marine Corps and deployed twice. He possesses a bachelor's in criminology from UCI and enjoyed EVOC training. Aisha Love Sheffield. Aisha is being pinned by her mother, Yvette Johnson, and father, Dennis Sheffield. Aisha holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Cal State Sacramento. Her most memorable moment of the academy was volunteering for the TASER training. Jerica Trias. Jerica is being pinned by her fiance Joanna Burt, parents Arnold and Jean Trias, niece Jayla Trias, and nephew Jeremiah Jones. She taught martial arts for 13 years and holds an AA degree in business management. Her most memorable moment was recruit Reed singing Frozen on the grinder as they marched to the classroom. Carlos Joey Vasquez. Carlos is being pinned by his mother, Mary Betancourt, and girlfriend, Crystal Gonzalez. Carlos served in the Army and has a bachelor's degree from UCLA and working on his master's degree. His most memorable time was range training. Christopher Ware. Christopher is being pinned by his wife Julia, daughter Mia, sister Laura Ware Reed, brother-in-law Brandon Reed, mother Carolyn Biava, and father Tom Ware. His most memorable moment was training at EVOC. Banner Wolf. Banner is being pinned by her parents, Tammy and Victor Wolf. Banner is a captain in the Marine Corps Reserves and assigned to a law enforcement battalion. Her most memorable moments are the conversations RTO Officer Prince had with the class. Representing the Bell Gardens Police Department, Chief Scott Fairfield. Cody Dobbins. Cody is being pinned by his grandmother, Lynn Sharp, fiance Kyla Healy, daughter Grace Sharp, and son Logan Sharp. His most favorite moment in the academy was today as he graduates with his fellow recruits. Brian Ortiz Rodriguez. Brian is being pinned by his parents, Anna Rodriguez and Roman Ortiz. Brian was a Bell Gardens police explorer for 6 years and is grateful to be given the opportunity to work for the city he grew up in, with his most memorable moment being the time he was pepper sprayed. Representing the California Department of Motor Vehicles, Chief Christina Michelle. Gabriel Reed Cruz. Gabriel is being pinned by his parents, Sandra Perez and Frank Cruz, sister Erin Cruz, brother Ivan Cruz, and girlfriend Paola Ibanez. Gabriel received his bachelor's degree in psychology. His favorite memory of the academy is running around the grinder while making Code 3 siren noises. Representing the California Department of Public Health, Chief Benson Yee. Derek Brewer Sherrard. Derek is being pinned by his mother, Carmen Brewer, girlfriend, Melissa Rabel, and brothers Terrell Sherrard and Kyle Black. Derek received a bachelor's degree from the State University of New York at Farmingdale. Representing the California Franchise Tax Board, Chief Susanna Abling. Aikane Higa. Ikane is being pinned by her mother, Val Duane, stepfather, Brian Duane, and brother, Nicholas. She possesses a master's degree in accounting, and her most memorable moment was building search training. Brittany James. Brittany has been pinned by her parents, Roberta and Charles Park. She possesses a bachelor's degree in business administration with an option in accounting. Her favorite memory was Class Sergeant Reed singing "Let It Go" while marching. As you can see, Recruit Reed enjoys singing. Representing the Cypress Police Department, Chief Mark Lauterbach. Brianna Lauren Reyes. Brianna is being pinned by her mother, Ada Vidari, father Fernando Reyes, and mentor Robert Hill. She has an associate's degree in humanities. Brianna enjoyed experiencing the police academy with a group of amazing individuals. Nathan Tickerat. Nathan is being pinned by his brother Tyler and sister Victoria. Nathan's most memorable moment was EVOC training. Representing the Garden Grove Police Department, Captain Brian Dalton. Cody Britton. Cody is being pinned by his girlfriend, Mackenzie Roman, son, Reese Britton, and brother, Cameron Britton. Cody's most memorable moment in the academy was getting pepper sprayed, tasered, and CS gassed and realizing, quote, "I never want to experience any of the three again if not necessary." Tommy Doan. Tommy is being pinned by his father, Tho Von Doan, mother, Wong Tran, and Aunt Tina Tran. Tommy graduated from UCI Irvine with a bachelor's degree in criminal law. Like some of his peers, his favorite moment was being tased. Sarah Nakano-Hitsky. Sarah is being pinned by her mother, Cynthia Hickson, who is a retired San Diego fire paramedic, Father Gordon Nakano, stepfather Mo Han, who is retired from the San Diego Police Department, and children Kyla, Koa, and Kalani. Sarah's most memorable moment was taser training, the longest 5 seconds of my life. Tyler Vu. Tyler is being pinned by mother Tiffany Vu and uncle Long Vu in place of his father Sam Vu, who recently passed away. Tyler was born and raised in Garden Grove and was both an explorer and cadet at Garden Grove PD. Representing the Gardena Police Department, Chief Michael Seffel. Richard Diaz. Richard is being pinned by his wife Zoli Diaz and daughter Faith Diaz. He is currently a first lieutenant in the Army Reserves at a local military police company and possesses a bachelor's degree from Cal State Los Angeles in history with an emphasis in education. Anthony Fernandez. Anthony is being pinned by his mother, Maria Paredes, father, Jesus Fernandez, sister, Alexis Fernandez, and brother, Adrian Fernandez. Anthony possesses a bachelor's in criminal justice. His most favorable moment was marching onto the academy grounds day one. Jonathan Pena. Jonathan is being pinned by his brother, San Marino police officer Omar Pena, father Omar Pena Sr., mother Veronica Pena, brother Nathan, and aunt Azucena Espinoza. Jonathan possesses an AA degree in administration of justice and enjoyed EVOC training. Austin James Pinella. Austin is being pinned by his parents, Jackie and Jimmy Pinella, and his brothers, Tyler and Zach. Austin enjoyed being a suspect during scenarios and the safety lessons he learned. Eric von Roichmont. Eric is being pinned by his grandmother, Linda von Roichmont, and girlfriend, Alame Zamora. His most memorable moment in the academy was recruit Light mistakenly telling the class they could go home. early, which led to a little run. Representing Golden West College, retired Chief Tim Vu. Ricardo Cortez Gomez. Ricardo has been pinned by his brother, Rodrigo Gomez, who is an Army combat veteran who served in Operation Iraqi Freedom, and his brother-in-law, Westminster Officer Alexis Gonzalez. Philip Nguyen. Philip is being pinned by his grandfather, Tro Nguyen, father, Hung Nguyen, mother, Wong Lian, and sisters, Angela and Angelina Nguyen. His favorite moments was simunitions used during a bar fight scenario with ACT staff. Representing the Huntington Beach Police Department, Chief Eric Parra. Sadie Genevieve Atwood. Sadie is being pinned by her mother, Dolores, father, Zip, along with sister Stephanie and brother, Dee. Sadie's most memorable moment was on day one when the recruits were running for their lives at 06:31 hours because they were actually late. Yeah. Leslie Loyola. Leslie is being pinned by her father, Rodolfo, mother Maria, sisters Lisbeth Campos and Soraya Corral, brother Daniel, and nephew Luca Matias. Leslie received an AA in criminal justice at Golden West and her bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Cal State Bakersfield. She is appreciative and thankful to her family, friends, and agency for the immense support during the past 6 months. Representing the Laguna Beach Police Department, Chief Jeff Calvert. Joaquin Perino. Joaquin is being pinned by his wife, Eiley, daughter Sophia, son Jackson, and mother Liliana Perino. He remembers RTL Officer Prince saying, quote, "We don't like quitters unless you quit drugs, then we like you." Representing the Los Alamitos Police Department, Chief Michael Claiborne. Jesse Lopez. Jesse is being pinned by his wife Daisy and children Caitlin, Jesse, Nicholas, Addison, and Ava. Jesse has an automotive diploma from a Universal Technical Institute, Houston, Texas. He will never forget the 5-second taser ride. Representing the Monterey Park Police Department, Chief Scott Weiss. Oscar Chavarria. Oscar is being pinned by his parents, Maria and Enrique Chavarria. His favorite memory was when he successfully got over the wall. Prior to the academy, Oscar was a police service officer at Placentia PD. Mikel Alejandro Ibarra. Mikel is being pinned by his parents, Miguel and Adriana Ibarra, sister Michelle Ibarra, and girlfriend Jocelyn Pena. Mikel has a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Cal State Fullerton. His most memorable moment was EVOC training. Brianna Kathleen Murphy. Brianna is being pinned by her mother, Kimberly Murphy, father, Los Angeles Police Lieutenant Roger Murphy, brother, Officer Christopher Ariano, Cal State Dominguez Hills Police Department, and friend Marie Zapata. Prior to the academy, Brianna worked at Bell Gardens and Fullerton Police Departments as a jailer. She thanks her parents and brother for their endless support. Maynor Alexander Yankor. Maynor is being pinned by his mother, Myrna Lopez, and sons, Levi and Theo. Maynor possesses a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. He enjoyed EVOC training and sharing this experience with his fellow recruits. Representing the Orange Police Department, Chief Dan Adams. Adriana Gonzalez. Adriana is being pinned by her mother, Laura Solis, and father, George Gonzalez. Adriana obtained a bachelor's degree in human services from Cal State University, Fullerton. She thanks her agency, mom, dad, and significant other for their endless support. Joshua Adolfo Gonzalez. Joshua is being pinned by his parents, Griselda and Adolfo Gonzalez, grandmother Juana Acegueda, and girlfriend Stephanie Vivas. He possesses a bachelor's degree in Keystology from Cal State Fullerton and enjoyed driving Code 3 at EVOC. Cole Light. Cole is being pinned by his father, Cole Light Sr., and mother, Lisa. Cole has a bachelor's degree in technology operations management. His favorite moment in the academy was driving at EVOC, especially with other recruits in the car with him. Eric Nicholson. Eric is being pinned by his wife, Melissa, daughter, Camelia, son, Elijah, mother, Patricia Icano, and mother-in-law, Patricia Villanueva. His most memorable moment was being pepper sprayed, tased, and CS gas training. Previously, Eric worked as a paramedic and is grateful for the support from his wife, daughter, and son. Lavance Reed. Lavance is being pinned by his mother, Denise, father, Lavance Reed Sr., sister, Jada Reed, and grandparents, Jack and Jan Fisher. Lavance was previously a police officer in Crate, Nebraska. His most memorable moments was spending time building friendships with his fellow recruits. Representing the Oxnard Police Department, Chief Jason Benitez. Joshua Cervantes. Joshua is being pinned by his uncle, Oxnard Police Corporal David Castillo, mother Don Dominguez, father Javier Cervantes, and girlfriend Isabella Sanchez. Joshua's favorite portion of the academy was building search training. Fabian Flores. Fabian is being pinned by his mother, Lilia Flores, father Juan Flores, sister Estefani, and brother Juan Flores Jr. Fabian obtained his bachelor's degree from Cal State University, Northridge. He is grateful for the continuous support for his family. Luis Ortiz. Luis is being pinned by his wife, Elisa Ortiz. He was a combat engineer in the United States Army for 4 years. He enjoyed learning alongside all his fellow recruits, graduating today and being educated in modern-day policing. Representing the Tustin Police Department, Chief Stu Greenberg. Brooke Caitlin Aviolar. Brooke is being pinned by her boyfriend, Anaheim Police Officer Ryan Lee, mother Lori Bortz, sister Brittany Morrow, and brother Bryce Riley. Her most memorable moment was week 2 when she received patches from the Tustin Police Department. Jason Harrell. Jason is being pinned by his parents, Jay and Tammy Harrell. Jason possesses a bachelor's degree in business administration. His favorite moments were EVOC and receiving his patches from Tustin PD. Josue Sebastian Murguia. Josue is being pinned by his mother, Maria Milagros Aguilar, and father, Samuel Murguia. Like Brooke and Jason, Josue's most memorable moment was receiving his patches, followed by being elected as the class guidon bearer. Representing the Westminster Police Department, Deputy Chief Darren Upstill. Eric Corona. Eric is being pinned by his parents, Maria and Luis, girlfriend, Melissa Contreras, brother, LA Sheriff's Deputy, Jesse Corona, and brother, Armando Fierro. Eric previously worked for both Santa Ana and Seal Beach Police Departments in a jail capacity. His most memorable moment was being tased. Coy Lee. Coy is being pinned by his mother, Angelina Lee, grandmother, Thu Lee, and uncle, Paul Ung. Prior to the academy, Coy was a jailer for Laguna Beach PD. He holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from the University of Arizona. At this point in the program, we would like to recognize some of the outstanding achievements in Class 169. While it is certainly quite an achievement just to complete the academy, it is even more commendable to finish at the top of the class in a given discipline. For academic achievement, the recipient is Levance Reed. For firearms proficiency, Aikane Higa. Lifetime Fitness, Davin Cepeda. Hold on, Chief. Chief, coming on back because the report writing winner is Banner Wolf. Field problem scenarios, Levance Reed. And stay there because you also get the honor recruit.
Good job, Chief. The Director's Award is presented to the student that demonstrate exemplary personal character, trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, justice and fairness, caring and civic virtue and citizenship. These 6 pillars of characters are the values promoted in our program. The class nominates their peers who they believe is most deserving of this recognition. The RTO staff reviews the nomination for final recommendation to me. It is my pleasure to announce the recipient for Class 169 Director's Award recipient. A couple of quotes from her fellow classmate. Demonstrates willingness to help others, mature, good leader, works well with others and open to suggestion, reliable, dependable, and helpful. This year's recipient is from the Garden Grove Police Department, Sarah Nakanahitsky. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the Huntington Beach Assistance League. We started a partnership with this local 501c in Huntington Beach, and over the years they've donated a lot of scholarship to our veterans and most recently to help our self-supported students as well. Providing scholarship to recipients Davin Cepeda, Oscar Chavarria, Ricardo Cortez Gomez, Richard Diaz, Jason Anthony Horrell, Ricardo Luis Ortiz Sanchez, and Banner Wolf. It's with the support of the Assistance League that helps defer some of the costs that these young recruits have to put forward for the training. So we appreciate the relationship that we have with the Assistance League. Would you ladies mind standing up and be recognized briefly? It is a tradition of the Golden West Police Academy that we provide a video to the audience that offers a glimpse of what the recruits have gone through over the past 24 weeks. We hope you enjoy their presentation. It's only 2 hours long. Not quite as long, but it's going to be short. With that, if the dignitaries on stage, if you'd like to take a seat, you may exit to the left. There's 2 rows to the front, and you can go down there and watch from the audience.
The first day of the academy, very hectic. We all got to the academy. We thought we got there pretty early to be able to prepare, and we actually were one of the first classes to march on late. So it was just a lot of chaos going on, trying to make sure that we were all squared away before coming to the academy, but once we got there, a lot of our plans just went out the door.
I remember talking to you in the parking lot specifically, and us both looking at our watches, and I go, this isn't going to be good. And you go, no, it's not.
Good luck to everybody. We're going to kick up class 169.
And then I remember just kind of a brief silence, and then like pure chaos.
Your class is still, turn around, turn around. Your class is still running over here. Your class isn't even ready. Why are you starting without the class?
And we were the first class to walk on 1 minute late. We didn't make it far without being put in front linear rest position, getting up, making a couple steps back in front linear rest position. So it took us a while to get to the classroom that day.
Who has my paperwork? Do it over here. Do it over. Take it off. Get up. Get up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Start over. Start over. Oh, hurry up. Figure it out.
They're testing our ability to see how we handle stress, because as police officers, we're going to be responding to all sorts of calls. And if we can't control our mindset and how we react to being yelled at in a confined environment, how are we going to react to that same type of stress or even more stress once we graduate and get to the streets?
Yes, sir.
Law enforcement really called my interest because my grandpa used to be a police officer in Mexico. I really looked up to him, and I used to see his badge and uniform in my grandma's house, and so I wanted to follow his footsteps. Looking up at other officers, you know, it really inspired me to help out my community and do something bigger than me.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
The day that you try to run me over.
Yes, sir!
Tried. Let's just say tried.
Yes. I'm trying to stand up, sir!
Do
yes,
you?
Sir.
You don't know the serial number of your own handpiece. Why is that? Figure it out high.
Yes, sir!
I grew up very involved with police officers in my community. They came to my schools a lot for the DARE programs back in the day. I always had a very positive interaction with police and saw how they interacted with kids and the community and how they served the community. And it just called to me, made me want to serve my community and interact with kids just like they were with me when I was a child.
Let's go. Try it again.
Josh, right! Yes, sir!
Right there.
It's crazy out there.
It's going good, just as we expected.
I mean, so far it's been pretty fun. Enjoying the most of it, you know, making the most of it, meeting new people.
You don't really know what you're getting into on any call, and it takes a split second for a person to decide if they want to try and get away or attack someone or hurt you in any way. So it's important to know the techniques you need to control someone without hurting them and to subdue them properly.
It's good. Need it. Wake up call.
I think the hardest part was coming back after the run when you're already gassed and then doing all the exercises. Once you get here to the grappling, you're already feeling all the lactic acid build up, and so you really have to it's at that point it's all mental, and you just really got to push through it. So.
Let's go. Get back!
But overall, it's fun. I really enjoy it. Want to do it again, which is not right now. Maybe a little later. But it was cool.
Things have been going well. I think that we've learned so much and changed so much in a short 12 weeks that it's amazing to think that 12 weeks ago we were on day one where we were nervous, and I feel like there's a confidence now and everybody is really starting to grow into who they would like to be at the end of this academy.
Firearms are fun. It's probably one of the more fun days in the academy, something that we look forward to every week. The instructors are awesome, teaching us a lot, and it's always a fun day at the range.
Just been such a unique experience. There's really nothing else that I've done that compares to this, and I truly feel that we've been prepared for the line of work that we're getting involved in. My favorite part is every day you don't really know what to expect, and that's exactly why I want to get into law enforcement.
The instructors have been so helpful. Every day that we're out here on the range, you almost have a one-on-one lesson. So you're getting personal training on firearms every single day that you are out here, and it has completely changed the way that I fire my weapon, and I've gotten so much better, and that's created a lot of confidence.
I think we've been bonding really well. It's improved a lot since the very beginning. It's becoming more like a family. You can reach out to everyone and know that they have your back.
So fire on the...
We're doing shotgun, transitioning, and then shooting with the handgun. Probably my favorite, range days are probably my favorite days. It's probably my most at peace days.
going good. This is like my first time like actually shooting a shotgun, so it's a little nerve-wracking at first, but it's a lot of fun.
This week's been awesome. It's been great so far. Driving all the cars, going fast, cornering, learning how to steer correctly, skidding out on the skid plate was a lot of fun, and going code 3, you learn a little bit more about the job as you do it, and I enjoy it.
It's been great. It's been a challenge. Every day is something new. It's been really good. Been bonding with the classmates. We've been grinding together, learning together, and applying what we learned. And so far, it's been an experience.
I've been personally waiting to do this for at least the last 10 years, and to finally have graduated and gone through the academy and accomplished this huge milestone. I'm just ecstatic to go 10-8 and do what I have to do out on the streets to hopefully make the world a better place in a small capacity.
It scared the instructor a little bit, but it's all right.
People who we haven't, got to bond with, we're starting to make new connections with them, and it's just been really good.
It's a grind. We're gonna keep pushing forward from here on out and make sure that we get through and we all graduate together.
Been having a lot of fun. All these guys are really cool, and just been enjoying myself and with them, struggling and, just overcoming any obstacles that come our way.
Keep going, Class 169. I know we're going to see this at the end, and it'll be a big sigh of relief once we're watching this video, and we're all police officers.
Yeah.
These 6 pillars of character lays out the foundation and expectation for peace officers. Each pillars represent a key principles that officers should embody in both their personal and official life.
Trustworthiness is one of the core foundations of any relationship. As law enforcement officers, we uphold the values of being reliable, honest, and loyal to our community and partners. It is what bridges a gap to have strong, community-oriented policing. Trustworthiness is to serve with integrity and having the courage to do what is right in any given situation.
Respect is being kind and courteous while acknowledging and accepting differences despite our own personal beliefs. As law enforcement officers, we will strive to protect the ideals of our community with compassion and dignity.
Responsibility is the duty to take ownership of one's actions regardless of the outcome. It requires courage and accountability. In law enforcement, it is a privilege and a choice to take on our responsibilities. The public entrusts us with the authority to enforce the laws, and we must always remember where that authority comes from. As law enforcement officers, our responsibility is simply this: service to our country, our community, and our department.
Justice and fairness is about treating everybody unconditionally and to treat everybody fairly despite their past. As a law enforcement officer, we must stay grounded in order to influence the current generation and future generations.
Caring means to act out of a sense of compassion rather than a sense of duty. Ethics of care can be a reminder to law enforcement officers that we can create peace through situations, through understanding and consensus. As law enforcement officers, we must unselfishly place the needs of others before ourselves, never expecting anything in return.
The sixth pillar of character is civic virtue and citizenship. As a law enforcement officer, it is essential to uphold a positive relationship with the community. Being able to uphold a positive relationship with the community will gain public trust. As a law enforcement officer, it is essential that we know that we are one with the community and the community is one with us.
Every day, in every way, we won't be beat, we won't retreat. Who are we? RBC, Golden West, duty, honor, pride. We are 169. Hold the line, hold.
Sergeant Nelson will now administer the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance today. After the class is dismissed, we would ask you join us outside for some light refreshments. Prior to their dismissal, please join me in a final round of applause for Class 169. Class President Reed, for the final time, you may dismiss the class.